I've been thinking so much about Nigeria lately. Um, Actually, 3 nights ago, I just woke up and thinking about Nigeria. Um, the Yorubas do have an adage which says, Agba okinwa loja, ki ori omode ma wo. That is to say, an elder cannot be in the market and a child will have a seizure. Um, and when I was growing up as a child, I remember one particular incident that happened just when I was about starting primary school. I think that I think I was in primary one. I remember I came home with a toy given to me by a friend in school, and when I came home with a toy, uh, my mom asked me, "Where did you get the toy from?" And I said, a friend of mine gave it to me in school." And she said, "Well, son, I didn't buy the toy for you. Tomorrow, put it back in your school bag and return it back to the person who gave it to you." And I had no choice. I had to take the toy back to the school the next day. And I told my friend that my parents didn't want me to keep it. The reason why I'm saying this is that when I was growing up in Nigeria as a child, um, children were taught to live right. Uh, People spoke the truth. Um, the preachers preached the truth in churches, and they lived the truth. Uh, in the secular world, we could see people espouse um, values that were were meant to promote uh, the collective good of the people. But today, all that have changed. Uh, just recently, we've seen so much scandal in Nigeria. The 300 million um, scandal in the health ministry. People sharing the leftover of the budget for the year 2007. And in the power sector, the $16 billion crisis, where 16 billion dollars is yet to be accounted for. And when I think about the amount, $16 billion, I just cannot understand. And the scandals keep getting more and more and more. What beats the reason why I feel so angry and in a way disappointed is that in the midst of all this madness, we can still see people who are standing up to say that Obasanjo is gold, Obasanjo is the greatest thing that happened to the nation. Well, fine. I accept the fact that Obasanjo um, had had made some impact in Nigeria today in telecommunications, in the banking sector, in fighting counterfeiters, offsetting the external debt we've had. But a leader is answerable to every last point as long as it has been his call. As long as he has been in office, he's answerable to the people for the time in office. Well, I think because we've had such a rubbish governance all along, right from the time of even almost through, right back to the military regime, apart from Tunde Idiagbon and Buhari, which made a little difference in the way they governed the nation, although the people saw them as being too high-handed. But I do think that if we look at Nigeria today, uh, Nigeria is in a mess, and I'm afraid where we are headed to, because the the common people do not even have any hope. And with the way things are going, I do not really know where we'll end up, because there's no true justice in the land. Where are the governors who have been investigated? Those who are on the so-called bail, where are they today? The case is just being handled as if just as if these people have not done damage to the nation. They have the damage they have done to the nation is just unimaginable. And for me, I think that there's hope only when our people, you and I, are able to realize that we should be able to stand up to these people who are creating the insanity in the nations. The men and the people we used to see as the arbiters in situations as this have not joined them. The traditional rulers, many of them have sold out. The preachers from the pulpit, many of them have sold out. The so-called imams, many of them have sold out. These were all people who used to stand up and speak the truth. But today, that's a story say we are in. But it's not going to pay any of us. Both those who have stolen and those who are watching, we are going to all suffer, except we change our heart. Why are leaders, most African leaders, so greedy? Why are many so wicked? Why are they so senseless? Why are many so stupid and dumb? Why can't they feel the pains of the people? Why can't they see the way the future of generations unborn are being compromised? Why can't they see that the future is being molded by the way they run the nations? Why aren't they satisfied with the millions and the billions